Hey everyone, welcome to Rooster Podcast number 292. Live from
Hello.
Look at that energy
Texas.
from Gus.
Wow.
Hi,
Stage
everybody.
5 Studios.
Do you want to chug the Red
Well,
Bull?
kind of low energy today.
You want a Red Bull?
Chill, Gus.
Chill Gus. You got laid back Gus. So this week we got Gus
Miles.
Kerry.
Jack.
and Gus.
Chill
and
Gus.
I'm a little scared this week.
Okay.
Right before we went live, I guess like 5 minutes before, I'm taking my pre-podcast dump, and I'm walking out the front door, and I felt like I stumbled across Kerry doing something he didn't want to get caught doing. Kerry was in the kitchen with like a giant can of Red Bull, just like chugging it.
Yeah, I just like went to the fridge. I was just like, I'm just doing this.
He like had that like deer in the headlights turn where he just like turned and looked at me.
Like while chugging?
Yeah, I was like,
Okay,
no.
I'm ready.
What's like the oddest thing you've ever walked in on like that? Anything? I mean, if anybody has bait, and by the way, you win.
Yeah, no, I walked into somebody masturbating once.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Let's slow it down a bit. I want to make sure I'm understanding.
Okay.
You walked in on someone masturbating.
No, while I was masturbating, I walked in on someone. I was just, no, kidding. No.
That would make a much more interesting story, actually.
Yeah, I was just like
to think.
jerking in, then
Just
I opened the
wandering
door
around.
with my dick, and
You
they
were
were like,
warming up, and then you went to your favorite spot, and
Yeah.
it was already taken.
yeah, the library.
Was it at this office?
No, it wasn't at the
No,
office.
no. We're just talking about walking in on things in general.
No, I hope nobody masturbates.
You didn't
here.
qualify
No
it by saying
showers.
the office.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm going to
didn't
go
say
on a
the
tangent
office.
then before we get to your story.
Okay, sure.
Does anybody walk around while they jack off?
We had a
No?
long conversation about this 1 week ago. I remember because someone was showing someone around the office.
Why the fuck
And
have
they
a
were-
long conversation
We're
about this?
All right, no. I don't. Okay, no.
Hey. You got microphones in front of you.
You're well.
Let's keep it calm.
I'm very
They
passionate
don't get to
about
do
my
this very
wiener.
often.
In front of me, Jack.
Okay.
All right.
Walking around,
All right,
jerking it.
Fucking face.
Okay, has anybody show? We also have a live studio audience here, by the way. It's a little group.
We'll get to them in a bit.
Okay.
All right, show of hands, everybody that's on set right now. Who diddles standing up? Anybody? Anybody?
Well, hang on. Let's clarify.
Anybody?
No. Are you saying?
Are you-
Are you saying the whole time? Or are you saying like
Yeah,
to the end or what?
I can stand up. I feel like
Yeah,
standing up.
I can stand up. I don't.
Okay.
Standing up.
You have to. Okay,
Wait, your legs locked. Come on, man.
Standing up is more comfortable than sitting down. Because then you're like,
But what about laying down?
you have a mess all over
You're
yourself.
just standing horizontally though.
Do you not have just like Kleenex at the ready, or like?
What do you do? Like top it off like an oil well?
I mean, sometimes if I have my nice sheets out, yeah. I'll
what
be
socks
real
are
with
for.
you, yeah. It's Target. So, all right, hold on. Time out. I saw two hands
just gonna
go up
drink.
talking about stand diddling. What? You thought I meant Pete? Wait.
That's way
have you
better.
Pete
Oh,
standing
God.
up? You just like spread over the toilet and just
Oh,
let
God.
Niagara
Okay,
fall? Like,
she's Australian, so technically she's upside down.
Oh,
like she's,
handstand pee.
okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Bernie's not on the podcast this week. He's walking.
Yeah, bye, Bernie.
So you walked in on someone jerking it.
Were
So
they standing up?
no, there was no, okay. So no, I was living with my friend, and he had a friend who was staying with us. And I just walk in the bathroom one day, and dude's just sitting bare ass naked
the
on the
friend of the
floor.
friend?
Yes, friend of
Oh,
the friend.
that's floor.
Just on the floor of the bathroom, on the rug, just like going at it with
it's
like
not
the
gonna sit on
laptop
the
right there. And he just went, oh, and I went, lock the door. It was really awkward.
Wait, what room was it?
It was the bathroom.
Okay,
He was sitting
okay.
just buck ass naked in the bathroom.
Who doesn't lock the door in the bathroom?
Maybe
lock-
that's part of his kink.
Yeah,
I
Was it
guess
for
so.
fear or
The
anything?
fear
Nope.
of being caught.
Nope, works perfectly fine all the rest of the time.
my God.
Except for, pleasure time.
And so he was bare ass naked. Like, did he just take a shower or about to or anything? Or?
no, just stripped down and sat on the floor.
My college roommate walked
Lord.
in on one time, but I think I kept it cool.
Yeah.
So
Did you
maybe he
tuck
know. No. So I'm on. We had bunk we had bunk beds.
Oh, that's a
I was
bad
bottom
way to
bunk.
start.
I'm surfing the web, right?
Sure.
Everything's going great, and all of a sudden I hear the fidget of the handle, and I'm like, oh. Boxer's over there, bathroom door way over there. He could be coming in any second. I'm full mast. I can't do this. So I immediately just sit up, go cash Netflix, and just put it on top. And I tried to go into the
Wait,
most
did you have a
casual
blanket
mode.
over you?
Oh, I had a blanket over me.
Okay. I was like, you're
Yeah.
naked. the cross legs. Like,
Just watching some Netflix. Some
No,
Arrested
it's okay,
Development.
The laptop's
Hot ass-
covering my naked dick. No.
Well, yeah, hot ass laptop, just like.
Oh
singeing.
God.
Who needs hair?
He sat on the edge of my bed and had a conversation with me, and the whole time I'm just like, Michael Scott, am I right? What a crazy character this guy is. He's like, hey, you want to go get lunch? Let me finish this episode. Let me just take a while. I think
episode?
I think I played it off. Maybe he knows. I don't know.
Are you playing it off to us that you're actually jerking off to the office?
or are you jerking it right now?
Do I shoot?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, man.
Oh, that's have you ever?
is a great
So you've
start.
had someone walk in on you. Have you ever had someone walk in on you?
No.
Who's got the
I locked
fucking
that
mute your
shit.
phones?
I locked that shit.
Yeah, you lock it down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I locked down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
My greatest fear all throughout college was that I'd be spanking it. I'd go to class. I'd open up my laptop and I would have forgot to X out something, and I'd just open up and you'd hear or something just like from the back of the
Or like,
classroom. That was my number one. Like I just come here. What? Is that Mortal Kombat porn?
It's another reference. Sorry, don't worry
Okay,
about
all right. Thanks for bringing your references to our
You're welcome.
podcast. I really enjoyed it.
Dude, speaking of college, I did.
So you have a 4-year difference with your brother?
Yep. 4 years and 1 day.
Wow.
We get along really well, though. Aside from that one
Nothing.
stairs incident.
That's great. That's an animated adventure, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. My parents on my birthday, like the day before he was born, gave me a present that was like signed from him, and it was like, look, your baby brother you're gonna meet tomorrow got you a present for your birthday, and I think that was what set in stone where I was like, okay, this new kid's gonna be all right. The Dallas Cowboys is a football team. I will wear this shirt.
What month were you born in?
April.
Is your parents' anniversary in July?
I don't think so. I've tried to do that. Trust me.
I
I was like beautiful minding this shit like 9 years ago. Like, okay, why? What do the dates mean?
Very patriotic.
There's like one date on the calendar that like is red and like glowing, and your parents like, we're gonna get our fuck on all day, and we're gonna make some babies.
Enjoy Grandma, Miles. We're gonna go do some other shit when you're gone.
Bust out the ball gag.
Oh my God. Come the fuck on.
That's what she said.
Oh.
Is that you, Katie? Just from off camera. Thanks. Thank you very
Good
much.
Lord.
Cheers.
Something was happening.
Something was going on.
I mean, I saw an interview with the director of the FBI on 60 Minutes yesterday. That, by the way, that statement makes me the oldest person on the internet. And it was really funny listening to him talk about the internet and cybercrime.
God.
I mean, it's like
a series of tubes type situation.
no, it wasn't that bad. But he's like, all cyber criminals are wearing pajamas and in their basements. It's like, are we really? Is that really the stereotype we're still perpetuating?
If you break into a basement, you see somebody in pajamas, punch them in the face.
They're
Call
not
the
jerking
cops.
it. They're criminals.
Yeah.
Dude, I think your friend of a friend was a hacker.
He was
If they pull up their pants really fast, they're jerking it. And if they don't, they're hackers.
They're in the Pentagon.
There were no pants in that room. I don't even know how we got in there.
He's a super hacker.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, it's stuff,
He
stuff like
hacked his
that.
pants
Like,
away.
He took his pajamas off so he wouldn't look suspicious.
well, like
Yeah.
oh, we almost made Gus lose it.
His balls don't look suspicious at all.
That's one of my goals in life is to get you to lose whatever it is you're drinking.
Oh my god, that was close. That was really close.
I'll get you one day, Sorola.
Get you next time, Sorola.
Yeah, it's sad that like the video game stereotypes, like they're they live in their parents' basement playing video games all day or hacking. Apparently, it's like how we not
Game Genie.
How we not got past that now? Like we're beyond that, right? Like
Apparently not. We just have to wait for a few more generations of people to die, and then we'll be fine.
Well, you think that people would realize that it's potentially organized crime. Big
the
enterprises,
Russians, man.
and who are working very diligently and very professionally at this. It's not just necessarily the casual
I saw Live
basement
Free Die
dweller.
Hard. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, dude, he rolls out the keyboard.
Yeah, he's got that. Can I be honest with you? When I saw it in theaters, I was like, "Oh, he's such a legit hacker."
Can I be honest with you? I priced those out after I saw that movie. It was
ever see
$10
Live
more
Free
than
Die
I wanted
Hard?
to spend.
Unfortunately, I did.
Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. The
Good.
organized hacker crime. What you said, that thing.
Yeah, pants, pajamas.
wait, is Live Free Die Hard? Is that the Kevin Smith one or the Justin Long one, or is that the one?
The fourth one, yeah,
It's
Justin
the
Long.
Okay.
yeah.
I think it was fourth.
Yeah, Kevin Smith was like the big hacker in that movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
What
Wait,
was
Kevin
then
Smith?
the
Yeah,
most
he's
recent
in it,
one was
right?
a
no, was
good
it Justin Long?
A
the
Good Day to
hacker?
Die
a good day to die
Yeah.
hard.
No, Justin Long was not his son, but it was like the guy in the car with him. Like
Yeah,
somehow,
I don't
know. There's
Well,
a Flyleaf song.
Or they go and like hang out with Kevin Smith.
Yeah,
Like,
he's the hacker.
yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's another guy who had a keyboard. I don't know.
No, that was the bad hacker.
It was keyboard cat.
Kevin Smith was like the good hacker. He
Yes.
was like the wizard or something.
Yeah.
He was perpetuating the stereotype. He was
Yeah.
the dude that was in the basement. Fucking Hollywood isn't even on our side. Bullshit. We
Hollywood
need
on
some
anybody's
hackers to
side?
get them.
Nobody's on our side except those people wearing pajamas in their basements.
Yeah.
Wearing those Guy Fawkes masks.
remember.
V for Vendetta.
I feel like I see Money Train on cable channels all the fucking time, like all weekend long. Money Train is on a channel somewhere.
Money Train.
It's the Wesley Snipes movie from the late '90s. They decide the Money Train. So okay, let me explain.
Was it
to you.
Wesley Snipes and what's his name? Woody from Cheers? Woody Harrelson?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Woody Harrelson's in it too. Yeah.
So the New York subway
All right.
takes a lot of money in
Okay.
for people to ride the subway.
Right. Makes sense.
Oh.
There's one train that collects all the money from all the different subway stations and then takes it from the subway to the bank.
That makes
And
a lot of
That's the
sense.
money
That's
train,
the money
and
train.
they're gonna rob it.
That sounds like a good idea, actually.
This is pre-hackers.
We should do this.
See, this is all right. So this
Hack
makes
the
me
planet.
nervous because JJ's been coming up to me. He's like, "Hey, I want to get you on screenplay," and I'm always like busy with stuff, but it looks like I might be able to do it sometime in the future, potentially with K Shaw.
Something was not right about this beer.
Oh, is that a Shiner?
Yeah.
I peed in those, all of them.
Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, JJ keeps asking me to be on screenplay. I don't know. I don't know anything about
fine.
movies or anything.
Are you not like a big
Did
movie
you get an
watcher?
RTF degree?
I did. Yeah, and I got made fun of it all throughout college. They would be like, "Oh man, I love classic movie," and I'd be like, "What's that?" And then I'd be shamed forever.
Jokes on them. You still got a degree.
Yeah, right. Haha, fuck you. But no, I know dick about celebrities. I don't know shit about movies or anything. I've been part of the T of RTF. I like the television
Okay.
stuff. By that I mean like Cartoon Network,
Yeah.
Toonami.
Anime.
But no, I'm really worried that I'm just gonna come off as like the biggest idiot.
So I'm going to be on screenplay this week. So if you've never seen it and you like me, hey, who doesn't? You can watch screenplay. We're streaming it Tuesday at 4 p.m. and then of course it goes up for view and download the next day. So I'm going to be on there. We're going to be
Here's
launching some new promotional social stuff.
Like you said,
so
Wesley.
if you've never tuned in before, you should tune in for some interesting social engagement.
Just to
have
give you a
tuned in?
clue as to how out of touch I am with everything
boy.
about this, you said that movie is with
Whoa.
that
we just
movie
broke
is
Elmer
Miles.
Fudd.
Wesley Snipes. And in my brain, when I searched in Wesley Snipes in my brain came up with, I think he's black. That's what my brain
You
came
know,
up
Wesley
with.
Snipes were like Blade or White Men Can't Jump.
What is that?
No, wait, he was black.
Wait,
can't-
Woody Harrelson was also in that movie, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was.
I know who
They
Woody
really
Harrelson
like each
is.
other,
I
apparently.
interviewed him one time and he was kind of a dick. I remember
See,
that.
Woody Harrelson or Wesley
Yeah,
Snipes?
it really disappointed. I was really
So,
Yeah,
sad.
well,
when,
he-
you think of him,
Woody Harrelson or Wesley Snipes?
Woody Harrelson, what do you associate him with?
I associate him with
Here's the thing,
Zombieland.
not Cheers.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He doesn't watch. He's never seen like any old TV shows. He's never seen Three's Company.
Okay, so yeah, when he brought up Cheers, I said, "Is that the one with the bar?"
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm
He
not a touch
constantly-
You're the television guy.
Yeah,
I know.
Lying asshole.
It's a very limited scope.
He constantly sings the Three's Company theme
I've never
song.
seen an episode.
He's
of
never
Three's
seen
Company.
a fucking
But,
episode.
one day I just woke up. I was like, "Come on, I'm gonna do
I
it."
fucking hate.
The ghost of John Ritter is haunting you.
He doesn't know who
basically.
John Ritter is.
Who's that?
Yeah, yeah. This has come up before.
Three's
Yeah.
Company or Problem Child. His
never
heart
heard of
exploded.
There's an episode
soon.
of Three's Company where this wasn't caught. It was in syndication for years. I think this episode was in syndication for over 10 years. Where there's an episode where he's wearing
Jack Tripper.
he's wearing some
the main
short
character.
shorts, and he sits down on a bed, kind of like a little open, and you can just see his balls just hanging out on the side of the shorts. And I think someone caught it like on a Nick at Night rerun.
Yeah.
Or something.
That was by the time I was watching it.
Well, you were like, you
That's my
told me
first
you
ball.
fucking love Nick at Night.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid,
Andy
Nick at Night
Griffith
come on, I was
Show
like, well,
and- oh, yeah.
television's over.
No. Every night I watched Nick at Night.
Yeah,
TV
like
Land,
Dobie
all that
Gillis
shit. Yeah.
and like yeah. all
I've
the
seen-
Cartoons went away.
My
I turned
Three
off
Sons?
television.
yeah,
I've seen every episode of Cosby Show, MASH, Three's Company, Cheers, Frasier.
What's your degree in, Kerry?
Nothing.
You should get his
His degree's
degree.
in capital T.
Yeah.
You should get his degree. You should just take it from him.
I'm going to read you
forcibly.
the synopsis for Money Train that's on IMDb. Money Train is rated a 5.5, by the way.
Out of 10?
Yes.
No, out of 5.
It's that good. A vengeful New York transit cop decides to steal a trainload of subway fares. His foster brother, a fellow cop, tries to protect him. Money Train.
I'm
Can't wait.
sold.
I want to see the movie now.
Coming summer 1995.
Now, see, you asked about Woody Harrelson. You said, like, what do you know him from?
Yeah.
I'm thinking the Reddit AMA he did.
Oh, there's that too. Yeah.
yeah. Where
Yeah.
that's fell apart and people still reference
What was the name of that
shit.
movie? It started with a B.
Rampart.
Oh, Ramp.
Yeah.
Something looks like an R. If you
Yeah.
just got the little bottom part.
It's
Missing
like-
the bottom
it's
part.
Second good save of the evening,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
It's like a B they didn't finish.
That was one of those things where, like, clearly his PR agent didn't know what the hell they were getting themselves into, and
No.
then it just all went to
Guys,
shit.
let's just
He's also never
refocus.
seen the internet, apparently.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah.
Those tubes.
These Cheers, man.
But
Go. I hate you. Just go watch Cheers.
I don't,
it's a good show.
It was a
Dude,
good
All
show. I
in
don't know
the
if that would
Family.
hold up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, you got Frasier came out of that, and like Ted Danson was awesome.
God,
and-
Frasier, dude.
I don't know. There's a lot.
I just
lot-
like rewatched all of Frasier over the last 2 months.
man.
Really? Man, you really are. Like, I didn't know this about you, Kerry. I've known you a long time. I didn't realize you were such like
an old man.
a television hound.
Yeah, I just like fucking grew up on old TV shows. Like that. I have the fucking box set of MASH at my desk over
cool.
there.
I never could get into MASH.
It's
Hot
like
Lips.
he's got the biggest.
I like
time
Alan
for it.
Alda a lot.
I watched The Three Stooges. That's old TV. I watched.
really old TV.
That's
I watched.
old film, isn't it?
Yeah.
I watched
it's
The Three Stooges growing up. I watched the old Godzilla movies.
Did
I
you
watched
watch old game shows?
I watched I watched Password. I watched the shit out of Password.
Password's awesome.
I will watch.
It's like a starter show, but yeah, sure.
I Dream of Jeannie. I saw a few episodes of I Dream of Jeannie and I Love Lucy.
Big Bucks and the Whammy.
I watched a bunch of black and white shit.
Yeah.
But I didn't watch.
I Dream of Jeannie's
after
good.
that.
You said big bucks, no whammies. Have you ever heard the story about the guy who figured out how the press your luck machine works?
Yeah.
I have, but I remember nothing about it. So you can say it
He
again.
There's a pattern.
It was
Yeah.
it was a big screen, and the lights would
I
change.
remember watching those episodes.
He realized there was a pattern to the way the lights moved, and that if he saw one light come on then another, then he just had to wait like a certain number of light movements, then he would hit it and he would land on money every
Who's the
time.
guy
It was either money or money plus a spin. So he'd always he would never hit a whammy, and most of the time he'd end up with another spin and just keep going.
And he just fucking amassed so much money. And
Who's the guy on Jeopardy that won for like a month straight?
Ken Jennings?
Yeah, he was like the Ken Jennings of
Kind of.
Pressure
Well,
Luck.
I mean, but this guy, like, he had figured it out. Like, he broke the
crazy.
system. And where it was the point where, and I give credit to the show because they ran the episode and they paid the guy.
Yeah.
Because they've been like, fuck you, you broke this thing. And they're like, but they actually paid the guy and they said, all right, congratulations. And then they fixed
the
it
fuck
from that
outta here.
point on.
Yeah.
So,
Do you remember the whole controversy? Did you guys watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire back when in its prime with Regis?
Yep.
They
Yeah.
did there was that one millionaire question where somebody coughed like
Oh,
in
yeah.
the
Yeah.
audience.
Oh, really?
And that, like I remember just awful television. Just they wouldn't let that story go. It was like you
Yeah.
can slow down this. Like, would you hear the cough? And now look at his eyes. His eyes are suddenly looking to the right. Maybe
Wasn't
he
it
knows
like if it was
something.
like 3 coughs, it was C. If it was 1 cough, it was A.
Yeah, it was something like that.
yeah.
I don't remember what ended up happening with that. All I remember was it was a thing.
I remember fucking.
do you remember the guy who won?
I remember watching the first.
Do you remember what his name was?
No.
John Carpenter.
Really?
And he used his phone a friend to call his dad to say he was about to win $1 million.
that was
Yeah.
awesome.
I was like,
That's
the
you know the
cockiest,
producer.
that was like
most
fucking
badass thing ever.
baller shit.
Yeah.
All the people in Master Control were like, yes.
good television.
Yes.
Yeah.
Miles will never see this.
He will watch this on YouTube 15 years from now.
Yeah.
We don't know who Miles is yet, but this joke will make sense.
Somewhere out there, there's a 7-year-old boy. We're gonna
I was probably
Just
not
fucking
7.
sitting on the bathroom floor.
Either hacking or jerking.
One of the two for sure. Fucking had like a toy laptop that's just like moo.
Yeah. You're a dirty cow.
Gus, are you watching any shows right now?
What about us?
I figured. Oh, yeah.
Right now, no. Bob's Burgers just started back up.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine started up
Brooklyn
again.
Nine-Nine
they have
just
a
started
comic?
up. I stayed at a hotel like that once in San Francisco that looked like I was walking down a hallway to my hotel room and had like that long carpet
Yeah.
and a mirror at the end of the hall. It's like, the fuck
Yeah,
is
there's
going
places like
on?
that in Vegas where it's like, oh god, this is a little spooky.
When I was like
like my
11, we were in England, and we stayed at this bed and breakfast, and we got there. I'm like 11, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this place is haunted." I was like, "Oh cool, I'm not sleeping tonight." And then like, I get into my room, I'm by myself. The room is like smaller than this stage, like it's like the size of this carpet, and the only thing in there is a bed and a giant armoire that's closed. And I was just like,
Wait, a
I'm
giant?
gonna die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
cabinet thing. I was just like, I'm gonna die. And there was a door. There was one more door in there. I had no idea where it went. I was
Like
so
you
lock
barricaded
you in?
the shit out.
Oh yeah, dude. And I just went to the bathroom and sat on the floor all
Old
night.
places oog me out, man. 'Cause
They
I think
oog you?
I think of ghosts.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. That's my one irrational fear is
Would
ghosts.
even new places freak you out? Because like if there was a ghost, it would still be there even if they tear down a place and build
That's
a new
almost
place.
worse
though.
because then it's angry.
Right.
Because like you just
Then
Yes.
it has to, it's disoriented. it
yeah,
has to learn
but
its
then
way
at that
around.
point, I have all these touchscreen things and modernized things to distract
Air
me from my fear.
conditioning.
Air conditioning.
yeah.
You know, I just bought a house and I was thinking about it. Like, this house was built like in '91, so it's like, or in 2001. I'm like, okay, I
Oh,
know
dude,
no
91, that's
it's like
me.
I was like, I know no one's died in this house.
I do that
That's
all the
actually, I was like,
time.
okay, I'm good.
How do you
for
know?
that.
How do you know who's died in that house?
Because I bought it from the original owners. So
Did they tell you?
built the house.
Yeah. Did they specifically say nobody's died in this house?
No, well, legally they have to tell you.
Do they?
Unless
They do.
they
Yeah.
committed the murder.
Wait. Is that a thing? They
Yeah,
have to tell
and
you?
when you're buying a house, if someone died in the house, I think within the last 5 years they have to disclose it.
So the house was built more than 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
well, but I bought it from the original owner, so unless they rented it to someone and then they
What if
died
one of their mothers
6 years ago,
was staying with them?
and killed someone else.
I was gonna say died of natural causes, but
Hey, you know. What? You never heard of Murder
Graham's
Moms?
a psycho.
Is that another show I missed out on?
Yeah. See, Murder Mom
So-
every Thursday night.
It was after Cosby.
On Fox.
That would be a fuck.
But-
Just Bill Cosby would like pop up in the middle of it.
Eating
That's
some
what Bill
pudding.
Cosby.
Is that your Bill Cosby?
He like does the sweater
like,
dance. He does the sweater dance.
He's eating some pudding.
Yeah.
Was it the sweater dance or was that I don't know.
That's Cosby. Yeah.
It just looked like some sort of disability.
That looked like a truffle
thing. I'm
shuffle
gonna
or something. I'm not sure what was
100%
going
honest
on there.
with you.
well, like keep my arms.
Yeah. If your shirt was in your hands,
Are you
that's
a
the truffle shuffle.
Tyrannosaurus? I don't-
Yeah. Bill Cosby.
Is he that
It's like
old?
the opening of the
Yeah.
show.
Do you think he's gonna be like frozen in pudding when he dies?
Yep. That's how he's going to go out.
I had a conversation with
I think
somebody.
that's,
the other day
how
about
he's
that.
going to die,
It's
actually.
just like Walt Disney.
Yeah.
He's like,
They're going to freeze his head
He
and
said, we
put
got to
it.
take his head, put it in pudding, ship it to Antarctica. In like thousands of years, aliens are going to come. They're going to find a head embalmed in pudding.
Yeah.
And like Cosby's true purpose will be revealed.
He'll be
Yeah.
like zip zop zoobity bop, and they'll be like someone that speaks our language.
And we're speaking English now.
Well, it was a joke. Go fuck yourself.
They'd be like a ghost.
Oh,
It's like
They'd be like,
Galaxy
they'd be like,
Quest.
somebody
They
died in
murdered
his
from-
house.
pass me another one of those beers.
Kerry, remember when you and I went to Washington, D.C.
I
together?
remember that.
That was a lot of fun.
That's so fucking awesome.
Yeah, we went to Washington, D.C. for the Jon Stewart and Stephen Colbert rally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they announced it, and I was like, I bought tickets, I think, the day after they announced it, and you were like, I will go. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay.
I think I bought tickets to the event, not even knowing if I could go or how to get there. I'm just
Yeah.
like, I'm just gonna buy a ticket.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then-
Jack was like, I'm going. I was like, can we
Yeah,
go?
so we flew out, and we got there, and then our hotel was all fucked. And
yeah.
so,
We saw the Roots.
yeah, we saw Questlove and the Roots, like, hanging out in our hotel lobby, which was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
And,
We showed up and they're like, yeah, we don't have a room for you. And we're like, yeah, you better get us a room.
Yeah, and then you were underage at the time.
I was.
So like after the event, I ended up going out and getting drink. I went drinking and got hammered.
Yeah.
and somehow stumbled back to the hotel. I have no idea how I got back to that hotel room.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I went on with some fans that night and just got annihilated. I stumbled into a Five Guys because I'd never been to Five Guys before.
Nice.
I was like, this is awesome. I've heard good things about it. And then I somehow found the hotel.
Yeah. All I remember is that you came home to the apartment or to the hotel.
Our home, and
Yeah.
you
Come
called
and knock
me.
on my door. You came to the hotel, took your shirt off, and then we talked about life. That's all I remember of that
That
night.
sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was good. No, the trip was good.
You have so much to learn, my son.
Let me tell you a
Yeah.
story.
No, it was a really good trip. It was a lot of
Jack,
fun.
please put your shorts back on.
Excuse me, I have to go hack in the bathroom now. No, that was a lot of fun.
It was,
though.
it was a lot of fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
because we went to some museums and stuff too.
Yeah.
Like, that was cool. And like
Yeah.
DC is a pretty cool place.
When you go jerk it, do you say I'm going to go me off?
Yes, yes. Excuse me, I'm
gonna go have a me off.
I'm going to go me off in the bathroom.
That sounds
I
like,
just thought about
that's
that,
like
right?
a new Nintendo game or something.
Me off.
Whoa, racist.
Fuck you. That's what they say in their fucking videos.
Yes.
Every Nintendo.
Red-
what
Red-
are the Nintendo videos called?
Nintendo Direct.
Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
Did
They're
you
the best
see
things
the Did You Know gaming about the GameCube that came out?
I read
just
like
over
the
weekend?
facts from it, but I didn't actually watch it yet.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, the dolphin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like I remember when when I was gonna call it the Dolphin, when the GameCube came out,
They
I
should've
remember
named it the Dolphin.
being really disappointed in it and not liking it. But then like they were going through and talking about it and all the games, like, oh yeah, that was a good system. Like I like this, I like that.
I'm waiting for Super Mario Sunshine HD.
No, I hated that game.
No, I will fight
definitely
you to
hated
death.
that was the
game.
water backpack thing, right?
Yeah.
the
Yes, that was the
jetpack.
water backpack thing. Yeah,
Isle Delfino.
yeah dude. Delfino, dolphin.
Yeah.
You look like you
And
just solved the
checkmate.
mystery.
Yeah.
Like that was like the freeze frame where the credits roll in the buddy cop
Yeah.
sitcom.
Moriarty's in handcuffs.
No. I was gonna make a Murder She Wrote reference, but
Shawcross.
you probably don't know what that is.
No, it's
Yeah, you don't.
some
It's
book
okay.
Or something, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
She wrote it.
It's
It
the
was
prequel. It's the prequel to Harry Potter.
Here, let me read this thing.
Read that thing, Gus. Read it good.
Want to remind? You did this once.
I did. So I got my tattoo, and like I was at the
Sick ink.
front chair, which was like right on the window, and so all these people walking by would stop and look at me. At one point, I looked over. There was like these 4 grandmothers who had stopped and was staring at me, and I was like, "This is kind of awkward." Okay,
young.
Were they into tattoos or what?
I don't know. It was just a bunch
their
of white
numbers?
hairs looking at me.
Get them digits.
But yeah, it was pretty fun though. So
Get some
and I got a new
Dust TV.
tattoo. So ultimately, I'll be getting more. But
the first
that's the second
STD.
piece.
The first STD.
You know, you joke about that. I've read before that
It's a joke in Grandma's boy.
that STDs at nursing homes are like a really big
yeah,
concern.
that's
yeah.
a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they don't need to use
they don't-
protection.
Yeah, they're not
just
getting
waiting
knocked
to
up.
die.
Yeah.
Well, no, it just doesn't work anymore.
I revert back to my past comment.
Yeah.
Of dusty vagina noise.
It's like slamming an old book.
/ like powdered milk ejaculation. did you just say?
You heard me.
It smells like mothballs.
Yeah. It's like a moth flies out. All right.
Oh my god! I imagine it
I'm
just sounds
glad-
like two leather handbags getting slapped together.
I'm glad I got my ad reads out of the way.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea.
Because there's no way I'll be spending enough time to get away
Now
from
that, do you think anybody working at a nursing home has ever walked in?
It's like taking two old pillow
They'd be
cushions
like-
and
they'd be
just
like,
slamming them together.
By that point, they probably don't care anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
That's very true. Old people don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's like herpes. Nah. I survived World War II. I don't
It burns
care.
when I pee now, but now I feel something. You know, it's too dark. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I went too far in our old people having STDs conversation.
My
You guys
grandkids-
started that conversation.
I'm sorry I went too far in the conversation I started.
My
It was a
grand-
joint start.
my grandkids don't call, but the clinic does.
Oh my god.
All right. And that's how I ended that conversation.
So Hulu Plus.
Oh, we've lost. You killed
Yeah,
Miles.
Miles is broken. Go. Yeah.
It may have.
I just want to call my grandma and tell her I love her now.
That's
Holy
awful.
shit.
You never think about it. They still have desires. They still have needs.
Oh, okay, we can stop the sentimental. Okay, let's just move on to Vegas, am I right?
Vegas.